In this video, I'll show you how we can add media to the PowerPoint presentation. We start off on slide 3 and we click Insert Video, Video from File. We're going to pick the wildlife.wmv file and it inserts it as a small image there. You can move it over and enlarge the image. And then the next thing we're going to do is trim that video so we only show the part that has the birds in it. I click Format, Playback, and then over on the far left, Trim Video. And they've told us that we want to trim it at about 24.5 seconds where the birds start. So slide the slider over until you see the bird images start, and then click OK. Now the whole video gets loaded into the PowerPoint, but it only shows the last part. Next thing we're going to do is set the playback options. So we're going to pick it, select Start Automatically. And then we're going to mute the volume, turn off the sound on that one, and we're going to add another sound file. So I'm going to click Insert Audio, Audio from File, and I'm going to pick the Glade Birds wave file. And when you add it, it adds a little speaker icon. Typically what you need to do then is set the playback options. Set it to Start Automatically, Loop until stopped, and then hide during the show. Now you can move that icon anywhere you want, even completely off the slide, and it will still play. I think we set the volume to medium on that as well. So we're going to add sound to the first slide. Again, Insert Audio, Audio from File. Pick the Birds at Dawn wave file, and again you can move the icon anywhere you want, because on the playback options we're going to fix playback, Start Automatically, Loop until stopped, and hide during show again. I guess here is where we set the volume to be medium. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the third slide and I'm going to format the shape of the video as it shows on the slide. Click Format and then go over to Styles and pick the beveled style that they tell you in the text. Resize it by grabbing the corner, and notice you can use the ruler on the top of the screen to make it about 6.5 inches wide. Move it around until it's near the edge. They don't seem to care whether it overlaps anything. And now on the first slide, we're going to go back and we're going to add an animated GIF file. So I insert picture, and we're going to insert the musical notes GIF file. An animated GIF is something that when you click on it, it replays a short movie. Make it a little bit larger, and we don't need to format this because animated GIFs play over and over anyway. Next thing, they want you to correct the spelling errors. And here I'm changing melodies and beautiful and everything that's underlined in red except syringeal. They show you how to pick a synonym by highlighting a word and picking another word for it. They show you how to change the notes at the bottom of the slide and correct the errors in them. And then they're going to have us type in some notes for the first and the third slide. You could copy and paste if you had text for these notes. The notes only show up on handouts, although with certain versions of PowerPoint, when you show the PowerPoint, you'll get a small window with the slide and the notes, and that window can actually show you the next slide that's coming up. Final thing we're going to do is add slide numbers. So insert, and there's a little icon next to the word art icon for inserting slide numbers. You're going to insert slide numbers and skip the first slide, and here you see that they show up on slide